Hey everybody, I cannot believe that we have less than a week left to go till Christmas. I'm not ready, even though it's going to be a much more subdued Christmas than other years, but I don't know where the time went. But I'm excited. We are on day nine of my 12 Days of Christmas video series. I've had so much fun making this series. For those of you who haven't watched the previous 8 videos, they're all on my IGTV channel. I also uploaded them to YouTube, and if you subscribe to my newsletter, I'm going to be sending out a mailing with all 12 videos. I already sent out the first 6, but I'm going to send out all 12 on the 23rd, so you'll still have a day or so to do some of these crafts and recipes, and there's nothing that says you can't keep doing Christmas crafts right through the new year. This is 2020, you can do whatever you want. So anyway, today I'm super excited. I think by now all of us are just kind of stressed and over everything, so we need a little beverage. So today I'm going to make holiday spiced sangria. So sangria is basically just wine with fruit in it. You probably think of it as more of a summer drink, but if you add some holiday spices and fruits, you get a really, really delicious spiced drink that's lighter than your eggnog and your hot toddies and all those things. And this is like a great drink when you've eaten too much food and you just want something light and fruity. So anyway, so we're making a holiday spiced sangria today. So to get started, you need to make some simple syrup, and I already did that in the interest of time. Simple syrup is just equal parts sugar and water, and then you can add other things to it, so you can make all kinds of different flavored simple syrups. So I don't know if you can see, what I did was I added about a half a cup of sugar, half a cup of water, and then I added some star anise. I added some cardamom pods, pink peppercorns, and some fresh rosemary that I had on the windowsill. So I've got kind of a spiced simple syrup thing going. So I'm going to add that into my bowl in a little bit. But first, before I get started, I'm letting that cool. You want that to come to room temperature. So what I'm going to do first is sugar the rim of my glass. So I'm just going to take a lime and just barely cut the top of it, and then just use that, go around the rim of my glass to wet it. Then on a plate, I've got some sugar and cinnamon. I probably could have used a little bit more cinnamon. And I'm just going to sugar the rim of the glass. I can't tell you how many times making cocktails I forget to sugar my glass rim until I've already got the drink in the glass. So I always do that first and just put it aside. So it's just lime juice and your plate of sugar. So I'm going to put my glass aside for now. So now I decided to make this in a trifle bowl instead of a pitcher. In the summer, I'd make it in a pitcher. You're going to keep it in the fridge all week and just keep drinking it. But I figured since this is the holidays and I don't have a punch bowl, I'll make it in this trifle bowl. I don't know if it'll fill it. I might have to make a double batch to fill it. But I thought it would be really pretty. And then you could ladle it out like it's holiday punch. So first of all, you need wine. This is just regular table red wine, drinking wine. So whatever red wine you prefer, you're just going to pour your red wine into your bowl. I think I definitely could have made a double batch. Okay, so 1 bottle of wine. Then I've got about a cup of cranberry juice, because cranberries are super festive. And then I'm actually going to add some whole fresh cranberries. You could do frozen. I guess about a cup of fresh cranberries. Well, frozen and then defrosted. So then I'm going to take my lime and I'm just going to slice it into fairly thin slices. And I'm going to add that to the bowl. I'm going to save my ends to use as garnish for my glasses. Then I've got an apple, and I'm just going to slice that into some thin slices and get that into the bowl. You could put oranges, you could put pomegranate. I was looking for blood oranges. I thought those would be pretty. Couldn't find any of those. We were lucky to find the cranberries. But the apple slices will be really pretty. You can drink this actually chilled or at room temperature. So all my ingredients were chilled, but you absolutely could have everything at room temperature as well. There's some apple. I'll leave the rest of the apple for the chickens. I'm going to stir that up. So now I can add my simple syrup. I don't know if you can see it a little better. It's super pretty. And again, that was just equal parts sugar and water, about a half a cup. Cinnamon sticks, star anise, fresh rosemary, pink peppercorns, and cardamom pods. All right, so there's that. Then, of course, we need a little more alcohol. So I'm going to add some brandy and some Cointreau. So I'm going to add about 2 ounces of brandy and about the same of Cointreau. You can also use Grand Marnier, any kind of orange liqueur. Put that in and stir that all around. So for future reference, a trifle bowl will hold 2 bottles of wine. So you can make a double batch, and then I would just double all the other ingredients. So at this point, I suppose I should probably taste it. It's really good. Really, really good. So this is the kind of thing you're going to want to make a couple days in advance and just leave it in the fridge to like let all the flavors just kind of blend together. It's just going to get better with age. We've got that. So now, ready to serve. It's been chilling for a couple days. A lot of the recipes I read said to strain everything out, but I would just leave it in. I would actually probably even add a little bit more of the star anise as garnish. And it's easy enough to strain it when you're putting it in your glass. So I'm going to get a couple of the cranberries because cranberries are just pretty. I'll get some apple slices too. Then I'm just going to take one of my limes, the lime pieces, put that on the edge, and then if I can find a cinnamon stick, there's a cinnamon stick, or you can just put new cinnamon sticks in as a garnish, and a splash of seltzer on top, just to give it a little bit of holiday fizz. There you go. Holiday sangria. It's really, really good. So I'm going to put this in the fridge and leave it, and I'll just be sipping on it the next couple days till it's all gone. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this easy Christmas, I guess you'd call it a recipe. Tune in tomorrow at noon for another fun episode. And like I said, check out all the episodes on IGTV or my YouTube channel, or subscribe. The link is in my bio, I believe, or it's on my website, freshexdaily.com. Subscribe to my newsletter if you want to get the links to all 12 of the recipes on the 23rd. That is really good. Enjoy, everybody.